Shadow's curse. In a realm cloaked in perpetual twilight, Snow White wasn't the fairest, but the most feared, cursed not by an apple, but by shadows that whispered malevolence. The wicked queen, her stepmother, was a sorceress who harnessed the power of the night. 7 cursed mirrors, each reflecting a distorted truth, adorned the queen's chamber. The dwarfs were not minors, but spectral guardians, condemned souls bound to the queen's service. Instead of a prince, a rogue necromancer sought to exploit Snow White's cursed beauty for his dark ambitions. As the poison apple touched her lips, Snow White's essence merged with the shadows, turning her into a harbinger of darkness. The forest, once vibrant, became an enchanted realm teeming with twisted creatures born from her corrupted heart. The prince, unaware of the darkness within, unwittingly unleashed an ancient evil by awakening Snow White with a kiss. The queen's malevolence consumed the prince, morphing him into a vengeful spirit forever bound to the cursed princess. Now, as the shadows stretched across the land, Snow White ruled over a realm of perpetual night. Her beauty a deceptive veil for the twisted, chaotic power she wielded. The once beloved fairy tale had metamorphosed into a haunting saga of shadows, curses, and a beauty that masked a sinister soul. The cursed realm expanded its influence, casting a chilling aura that spread to neighboring kingdoms. Those who ventured into the enchanted forest found themselves entangled in illusions, their deepest fears materializing before their eyes. Snow White, now a spectral sovereign, sought to weave a tapestry of eternal night across the entire land. The dwarfs, once guardians, transformed into elusive shadows that haunted the edges of the cursed woods. The mirrors, once instruments of deceit, revealed glimpses of a fractured reality, tempting unsuspecting souls to their demise. Word of the twisted kingdom reached the ears of a rogue sorceress, a rival to Snow White's stepmother. She embarked on a perilous journey, wielding a forbidden magic that countered the shadows. As the two sorceresses clashed, reality itself seemed to unravel, creating a kaleidoscope of distorted visions. Amidst the chaos, a lone figure emerged: the prince, now a spectral entity torn between vengeance and a flicker of his former self. His connection to Snow White held the key to unraveling the curse or plunging the world into eternal darkness. Unlikely alliances formed as those who once feared Snow White's wrath joined forces with the sorceress. The fate of the realm teetered on the edge of oblivion, with shadows and light engaged in a tumultuous dance that could either shatter the curse or plunge everything into an endless abyss. In the midst of the magical upheaval, an ancient prophecy surfaced, foretelling of a celestial artifact hidden within the heart of the cursed kingdom. This artifact, said to hold the power to balance light and shadow, became the focal point of the unfolding drama. Snow White's origins took a startling turn as whispers of her lineage echoed through the haunted corridors of the enchanted castle. She wasn't merely a victim of her stepmother's curse, but a vessel of an ancient, dormant power, a force that sought equilibrium between the realms. The rogue sorceress, aware of this revelation, faced a moral dilemma. Should she harness the latent power within Snow White to restore balance, or obliterate the cursed princess to rid the world of impending doom? As alliances shifted and loyalties wavered, the dwarfs, no longer confined to shadows, revealed their true purpose as guardians of the artifact. Their loyalty swayed between the sorceress and Snow White, torn between duty and the desire for redemption. The celestial artifact, pulsating with ethereal energy, drew the attention of dark entities from beyond the veil. A cosmic struggle unfolded, blending the magical with the otherworldly, as the fate of the realm hung precariously in the balance. In this tangled web of twisted destinies, the lines between hero and villain blurred, and the true nature of the curse's origins emerged, leaving the inhabitants of the darkened kingdom with choices that would shape not only their destinies, but the very fabric of reality itself. In the final, summer act, the cosmic struggle escalated into a cataclysmic confrontation. The celestial artifact, now cracked and fractured, emitted pulses of chaotic energy that tore through the fabric of the cursed realm. Snow White, aware of her destiny, embraced the darkness within, willingly becoming a conduit for the unleashed power. The sorceress, torn between salvation and destruction, made a desperate attempt to mend the artifact, but the cosmic forces proved relentless. As the fractured artifact exploded in a blinding burst of light and shadow, reality itself shattered. The twisted kingdom collapsed into a void of oblivion, consuming all that dwelled within. The dwarfs, the sorceress, and even the vengeful prince were swallowed by the ever-expanding abyss. In the aftermath, an eerie silence settled over the desolate landscape. The once enchanted forest became a barren wasteland, devoid of life and magic. The tale of Snow White and her cursed realm faded into a haunting legend, a cautionary tale whispered in hushed tones. The neighboring kingdoms, untouched by the tragedy, remained oblivious to the dark saga that had unfolded. The cosmic remnants of the shattered artifact lingered, casting a perpetual twilight over the forsaken land, A haunting reminder of a world that had succumbed to its own shadows. The twisted take on Snow White left behind a legacy of sorrow, a grim reminder that even in the face of destiny, choices made in the shadows could lead to a bleak and irreversible end.